Here we go. Through the tiny door. And I'm out of here. Oh, this is Yoshi. And over to Yoshino. I have to go to a different train station this morning, which is going to be kind of confusing, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. And then it's a 2-hour train ride. What's crazy is that it's not a straight 2-hour train ride. It's like 2 1-hour train rides. So it's like, but that's okay. I had to check out at 10 and I can't check in until 3. So I have 5 hours to make a 2-hour trip. To which I think I'll just end up finding a place to read and chill when I get to Yoshino. Because it's supposed to be very beautiful there. Something kind of interesting Jeremy was saying is about how medical works here. He was saying that you go directly to the specialist. There's no general practitioners. So if you have like a pain in your ear, you just go directly to the ENT. And I think that was really interesting. It's kind of neat. And he says it's way faster. He says you can get like an MRI within a week, which is crazy. Wait time in Saskatchewan for an MRI right now is 10 months. Is this Sumiyoshi Station? How do I get on? I don't have a ticket. Found my station, found my train. I'm train number 1, car number 1, seat number 7. Not gonna lie, the train system here has been really intuitive. So yeah, not intimidating at all. It does mean I'm gonna get to Yoshino like 2 hours early because the subsystem is just so efficient here. There's a Family Mart in the subway and I'm like, ah, melon ponds, don't tempt me. Don't tempt me with the melon ponds. But yeah, I gotta chill for 20 minutes and then head to Yoshino. This is by far the fanciest train I've ever taken. Oh my gosh, look at this, it's got a little hook thing. You can hang your water bottle on there. This is fancy. See you later, Osaka.
5線方面はお乗り換えです。座席はすべて指定となっています。特急券の指定番号の席にお座り。
I 100% was playing Pokemon on my phone and almost missed my stop. But here I am. Yoshino Jinju. Alright, the guy at the hostel was super nice. He let me check in early. I was just going to drop my bags, but let me check in. Gave me a map of Mount Yoshino. Kind of told me the cool spots. He recommended a tofu place, which I'm interested about because I don't eat a lot of tofu. But I'm in Japan and I'm like, if I'm gonna have tofu, I should have it here and see what I think of it. Oh, he was so nice. He's so nice. And I'm the first person from Saskatchewan there, which is really exciting. He's got like a little pin board. And there's like a few people from Vancouver and Toronto, but I'm the first person from the prairies. Yeah, and so far no one else is registered for today, so I should have the whole house to myself, which is crazy. But anyway, it's about 1 o'clock. I am gonna go hike Yoshino. To hike the whole thing takes 6 hours, which I don't think I'm gonna do. But he mentioned that there's kind of 2 pieces to it. There's like the lowland, which has like a bunch of temples, and then the highland, which is like kind of a nature hike. So I should be able to, I don't know, hike around up there. I do want to catch the train up there though, because if I don't, it'll add like an hour onto my walk. But anyway, I'm here, Yoshino Jinju. It's so quiet here. Okay, that car's coming at the wrong time, but I haven't seen anybody. There's just been a handful of cars. So trippy. I'm glad Jeremy mentioned these mirrors. Like, I never would have noticed it, but now like you see them everywhere. Like, there's the mirror, there's the little bike trail, another mirror up there. That's really interesting. Okay, back at the train station. Got a train ticket. Talked talked to the guy cleaning up here. He kind of mentioned that should be able to get to Yoshino. 'Cause the train goes there, so I'm gonna try to see. Okay, I hopped on a random train that is completely empty. And I'm hoping that this is the right train. It's taking me in the right direction. Oh yeah, it is. It's the Kintetsu line. Oh, it's a limited express though. Oh. Whatever. About to it. It's going in the right direction. Also, Google Maps said there was no trains, so suck it, Google Maps. I'm here. I made it. I'm in Mount Yoshino. Cherry blossom ice cream? That's the coolest thing I've seen in my whole life. I'm gonna get that on the way back. Bunch of cool shops. There's the mountain. This is so beautiful. Alright, hiking up Yoshino Mountain. It's supposed to be a very steep start and then be not too bad. So hopefully that was the steepness out of the way. Nice day though. And it's like through the woods, so it's like really shady. Oh no, more incline. But yeah, really shaded, so it's really nice. What's funny is like lots of cicadas. So it's like you leave Japan or Osaka and it's like, oh, it's gonna be so quiet out here in nature. But then it's just a bunch of cicadas everywhere. This is beautiful though. I can't wait till I get to the summit. Well, the humidity is absolutely destroying me. I took these stairs up into the woods and I was like, oh, it looks like this is the way. It just goes to a cemetery. So now I'm completely lost. And I'm just gonna go what direction feels best, which feels like going back this way. This is the Torii Gate at Kimpunsenji Temple. So this is made out of copper. If you've ever seen the giant Buddha from Nara, the leftover copper was taken up here to Mount Yoshino to make this giant gate. The significance of these gates is they separate the secular world from the religious world. So as you go through here, you leave the secular world and go into the world guided by kind of the religion and the asceticism of that area. It's very big, very copper. I'm at Kimpunsenji Temple. You can see the chains come down into these giant copper lotuses full of water. So beautiful. Here I am, Kimpunsenji Temple. See if I can get a good shot of it. Yeah. It's from the year 1100. It's supposed to be a combination of Buddhism and Shintoism. So the whole idea is that they took the holy grounds of Shintoism, which they denoted as just being like mountains. And then they were like, hey, if you go hike on this, then that'll connect you with like the universe and God and stuff. So it's basically like a hiking religion, is my understanding of it. And they pray to this deity, Zaogojin, who's the protector of the mountains. Super cool. It's so beautiful. It's so huge too to be so old. I love that the idea is like do hard work in the woods and that's how you live a good life. That's how you connect to the universe. Okay, so this is supposed to be the Anariokamis, which are like little prayer shrines to the foxes. So cool. Now, yeah, I just can't believe how beautiful it is. And then we got these huge cherry trees in the front kind of courtyard. So beautiful. It's so massive. And then on the inside they have like a bunch of cherry blossom or cherry wood carvings of Zaogojin. It was really cool. I'm going to try to put a picture of Zaogojin here. Kind of looks like a Super Saiyan guy. He's like really, like he looks really angry because he's like the ferocious protector of the mountain woods. This was wildly beautiful. World Heritage Site too. Okay, next there's another temple on the way to the summit. So we just gotta kind of try to find my way there. Here's the mountain ranges. I can't imagine what this would be like in the past with like those giant structures there. Like that is like a huge statue they're just kind of redoing right now. It's like 5-6 stories high. Just like out in the middle of the mountains. Look at all the bamboo. It's so thick. That's so cool. Well, I cannot read Japanese, but I really hope that's a shortcut, because I'm gonna take it. I am really stressing about time. I'm still about an hour away from the summit. Oh, it's a little shrine. That's wickedly beautiful, actually. Oh my god, there's a deer. That scared the life out of me. Beautiful little shrine. Okay, yeah, so I'm worried about time. I'm an hour from the summit, and it should take an hour and a half to get down to the train station. And if there isn't a train coming tonight, it'll take me another hour and a half to get back to my hostel. So that means I would get home at like 8 or 8:30. Sunset is at 7, by the way. So worrying about time. But I'm gonna keep going forward, see what's happening, see what I got to see here. Tried to take another shortcut, and it just brought me to another gravesite. Wait, is this a trail? I'm curious about this now. I don't think it is. You can't tell though. But anyway, getting this brought me like really steeply up this hill. And there's like the most sketch scaffold of all time here that you have to go on. This is like Via Ferrata. You like feel it like buckle under my feet. It's so scary. I love the pathways here. Oh, is that foggy? I love the pathways here. Like, look at this. Just goes like little paving stones way up into the woods. Hope you know where you're going. Well, my Google Maps works. I went the wrong way. That's why it's taken me so long. This does intersect. This is just like a detour, so it's like twice as long as the other way would have went. And it goes past the Mount Yoshino Observatory, which is where I wanted to go. So I'll finish this off, because then it's like way faster to go back down. But peace of mind, I guess. I feel like the Shigendo now, just doing this super hard hike through the woods. Look at my halo, my hair. That's so silly. All right, I found the intersection. So down there at the Makamura Shrine is the observatory. The summit is an hour up that way, which unfortunately is just not realistic for today. I think the big thing is I started this at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and it's like, it's a full day hike. So I'm turning around, I'm heading to the observatory, and then back to Yoshino for some dinner and relaxation. I want to show that guest house. It's so nice. I think it's the nicest one I've ever stayed in. Like, it's crazy. It's super nice. There is a lot of moments where you just feel really full of the beauty of the world, you know? Filled up by it. Definitely this is one of those moments. A virtue of myself though is that I feel those moments a lot, just in everyday life. How beautiful the universe is. I think the Shigendo were onto something, man. This was a really hard hike through the woods. It was really nice. I also agree with the philosophy of theirs that like pushing yourself really hard is like the way to fulfillment. I have complex opinions about that though that do not belong in a vacation vlog. So back down to the reverse of the summit, the base. Alright, I'm at the Yoshino Shrine of Moisture. So I'll show you how to pray to the Shinto gods. So first you ring the bell to get their attention. Then you bow, clap twice, pray, and then bow again. This is very beautiful. Okay, this is the thing I gotta look up when I get home. Because I see the sumo wrestlers with belts with these on there. And I don't know what it's supposed to signify. This was a really beautiful and very peaceful temple. Wow. Yeah, this is really beautiful. This is exactly what I wanted to see up here. Oh my gosh, look at that. So beautiful. Alright, you guys know I'm a wild risk taker. Japanese sign. Path that disappears into the woods. Sun's going down. I know I'm taking it. I'm gonna take this path. It looks really beautiful at the very least. This is exactly what I expected this to be. And I'm so thankful to see it. So beautiful. Look how beautiful that is. It's so beautiful. There's like so many centipedes and like millipedes. I set my paper down for 1 second and there's a centipede on it. Come on, man. Also, I 100% do not know if the bugs here are poisonous. No idea. Here I am, back in the woods. Back on the way down. Those views though, the mountains, that was incredibly beautiful. I haven't seen anything like that before. Oh, that was awesome. So I'm on the way down and I'm in that bamboo patch again. And some bamboo fell down. And here's one that's broken open, so you can see what it's like on the inside. That's kind of neat. I didn't know it kind of like went in like that. In those little patches. That's interesting. Also, my theory is that that's what the habak roofs are made out of. It's like the bamboo and you turn it upside down. I think that's the way they made them. That's my conspiracy. Found my way back to the Shigendo temple. Sounds like they're doing a ceremony. It's so beautiful. Okay, so I'm walking down the hill, passed by the Shigendo temple, and I'm like, oh yeah, okay, I recognize this. And then I kind of hit an area and I'm like, I don't recognize this. And I feel like I would recognize all these things that look like birdhouses. There's like 100 of these. It's very creepy. I wonder what these are. They look like lanterns. Very beautiful. Oh, here's the Zhaogozhen. You can see him on the left there. So he's like a Buddha mixed with like the indigenous demons of this area. And they're like really badass guys that guard the mountains. Okay, this is definitely not the way I came up, but I do think it's going and like taking me in the right direction. I am so lost, but this is so cool. It's taking me down, which is technically the right direction. It did walk me through a bunch of temples with a bunch of monks. And the monks here also on phones. So they're using their smartphones and computers and I just find that so interesting. It's not kind of what you'd think of with monks. All right, we got some torii gates here. This is not at all what I thought I was going. There's a bunch of like maze-like paths through this woods, filled with these like tombstone-looking things. This is very cool, very creepy, very beautiful, very cool. There's a house down there. That's probably where I'm supposed to go. This is really beautiful though. As long as I make it back to my hostel alive, then this is really beautiful. I'm super worried that I'm like walking into a temple and not into the town. Gosh, I hope this is the town. No, I went the wrong way and I have to go back now. That was so many stairs too. Oh, this is gonna be terrible. At least it's beautiful. 187, 188, 189, 190, 191, 192, 193, 194, 195, 196, 197. It was 560 stairs plus 2 hills. It was a workout, man. It was very beautiful. And I hadn't seen that before, and I'll never see it ever again, probably. Oh, I think I'm back on the trail I should be on. Oh yeah, there's the main street. There's the train station. This is so surreal, man. I'm on the train. Empty train. Which is rare in Japan. But I'm pretty excited that I got this train. It's $2. $2 or a 1.5 hour hike down the mountains. So worth it. And I got here just in the nick of time. We're out of here. Next stop, Yoshino. Train guy. There's a conspiracy theory I have, particularly about Korean buses, is I think they only speak Korean. Like they have a thing that's like next stop is and they do it in Korean and then they do it in English. But I think they just turn on the English when I get on the bus. That's my conspiracy. Back in Yoshino. It's a logging town, by the way. But I ran out of water like an hour ago, and I am gonna chug so much water. There's like a river going through Yoshino with a little beach, and everybody's chilling on the beach. This is so beautiful, so peaceful. Just settled in the middle of these mountains. Man, that's beautiful. I am stocked up. I got noodles, and I got sushi, and I got onigiri, and I got a melon pan. I went a little crazy. But I think it'll be my food for today and tomorrow, so that is okay. Now back to the hostel, and time to chill out.